morning, everyone. Welcome to a preview of Andy's entire video of Love is Blind Season 7, Episode 10 and 11. This clip is just for Tyler and Ashley only. Be sure to check out the entire video of all the other couples. The entire video will post at 9 a.m. on Friday as a premiere video, so you can join in on the chat and conversation. If you missed the premiere, please come back for the replay. I hope you enjoy this clip because this is some ghetto style, low budget, sperm donation. Let's get into it.
Now that brings us to the next couple, and when I say, will they make it, not only am I predicting that Ashley is going to say yes to Tyler, I'm going to go a step further, like I said at the beginning of my video, and I'm going to predict that Ashley and Tyler will still be married when we see the reunion. Now, I know a lot of y'all don't believe me. I was correct in the first part. When we first heard the news of what happened to Tyler, when he told us that he has 3 whole children, I predicted at that moment that Ashley was not going to leave him, that Tyler is everything Ashley has ever wanted, all the other stuff, and she wasn't going to give all that up. And lo and behold, here we are again, and she's giving him another chance. She said their superpower was communicating, so she couldn't see how the communication had gone so wrong, because she felt that that was their strength. As much talking as they did, she felt that that was their strength. I'm going to tell you this also. I believe that behind the scenes, Tyler has told Ashley more than we've seen him tell her. And one of the reasons why I think that is because if I go back to the early parts of this season, I remember what I was saying. Why is Ashley holding back so much? She was holding back a lot. This was when we didn't know anything about Tyler, and I was really believing everything he was saying. And I felt like Ashley was holding back, and we kept saying, why? And I think the reason why she was holding back is because I think Tyler had told Ashley a lot more than we saw. And I think that he told her a lot about his past, not the details, because like I said, he's in the same boat as a lot of these other men. The details don't matter. Just like Garrett said, the details don't matter. It was lies by omission. But I think he told her the stories of how he ran the streets. And I think that's why she was a little bit cautious with him. And then when he said that time about, there are going to be people who come out of the woodworks, she was very quick to dismiss it because I think he had told her that there are some scorned women in his past, and that they're going to come out of the woodworks. And what Ashley was saying at that moment was, I'm a ride or die, and there's nothing any woman's going to do to break us up. I'm going to ride and die with you. And here she is riding with him. He begged for her to come back. He loves her. I do believe he loves her. I know everyone's going to get triggered by this part I'm about to say about them, but I do believe he loves her. Now, when she said to him, being known as the father was not something that was going to be shared with a lot of people. He knew he was the father, but it wasn't going to be shared. I know that there was some stuff I read online that at the time that the women, the married couple, were having the baby, that Tyler was also engaged to another woman. And I'm going to tell you this. I believe that the ladies sat on the sperm from Tyler for a while. I think they froze the sperm. That's what I believe. I then think that Tyler went on to have a relationship with a woman. Then what I believe is sometime later, maybe it was a year later, while Tyler is now in a relationship with a woman and engaged, the gay couple decides they're going to move forward and have the baby and implant the baby. I believe then that Tyler doesn't tell the girlfriend, the fiance, because I read something about the fiance saying that she was at a whole a baby shower, a gender reveal, and she didn't even know that the gender reveal was with this gay couple in which Tyler was actually the biological father of the children. So he lied to her. But once again, like I keep going into, I say, is it a lie or is it a lie by omission? Because it sounds like the original agreement between Tyler and the 2 women was that no one was ever supposed to know that Tyler was the father, the biological father of the children. So when we say, is it a lie that Tyler didn't tell his fiance? Well, it is a lie. But what he's probably saying to himself is, That was our agreement. Our agreement between me and the gay couple was no one, the children, no one was ever supposed to know that he's the father of the children. So yes, did I lie to my fiance, that woman? I sure did lie to her. I didn't tell her the truth. But that was the agreement I had with these women, not to tell the truth. I know some of y'all might want to dismiss that, but that's just what I believe. Now I'm going to go on to all the other stuff that happened between this from what I read. All this is allegedly. None of this has been confirmed by Tyler, but this is allegedly, and this is how I believe it played out. What I also believe, because they've shown the pictures of Tyler in the lives of these babies and say, well, he really isn't just a sperm donor. He's an active father. Well, hold up, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. First of all, I've seen the pictures of him with the family and with the daughter. And I've even seen a video of when the daughter is someone is asking the daughter, who is this guy playing with you? Who is that? Who is that? And I said to myself, who asked that question if everybody knows that Tyler's the dad? And what I heard that little girl say was, Uncle Ty, Uncle Ty. So I believe that Tyler has been in these children's lives, but he's been in these children's lives as their uncle. Uncle Ty. That's what they've been calling him, when the reality is he's really their biological father. So when Tyler sat here with Ashley and Ashley asked him, she said, I want to know more about your situation. And he said, well, I did this to help someone else out. And she said, well, do the kids know what you look like? And he said, I don't think so. To me and you out there, we said, well, wait a minute, Tyler. You've been interacting with these kids for a good part of their lives. Why wouldn't they know what you look like? In Tyler's mind, he says, no, they don't know what I look like because they don't even know I'm their daddy. They think I'm their uncle. Now, is that a lie? Overall, it's a lie, but it's a lie without clarifying. They know what I look like because they've seen me, but they don't know me as their father. They think I'm Uncle Ty. So in Tyler's mind, he could be thinking, I'm not really lying to Ashley because Ashley said, do the kids know what their daddy looks like, what I look like? And what I'm telling Ashley is, they know what I look like, but they don't know me as their daddy. So no, they don't know what their daddy looks like. It's complicated, y'all, but it's a lie. It is absolutely a lie. I know a lot of you are going to say that he's more than a sperm donor, but I'm going to disagree there. Because what I read was that Tyler initially donated the sperm to the gay couple, but eventually the gay couple broke up. The gay couple broke up. They had one daughter and they broke up. It sounds as if Tyler was okay with having more children, and that lady, the first gay guy, the first gay woman who seems to be the primary caregiver for the children, wanted more children. And so what people want to point to is the fact that the second children, the twins, were conceived naturally through intercourse. And so what they want to say is, no, he's not just a sperm donor because they had sex. Well, I'm going to disagree with you there then too. Because I'm going to tell you, I've seen pictures of that woman and she's full on lesbian. She's quite a bit of, I don't know what the word is they call them out here. I think she's the stud. She's the stud. I guarantee you that there was no relationship between Tyler and this woman. I guarantee you that the act of having sex with her was just to impregnate her. I bet it was done because, once again, she couldn't get pregnant through a turkey baster, or she couldn't get pregnant by the way she did before. Because what I'm thinking of is the last time they probably did like some artificial insemination and she was married to another woman, but more than likely when they paid for that artificial insemination, that woman had the help of her mate, her wife, to help pay for that. But now here she is divorced and she's saying, well, I don't want my child to be an only child. I want more children. And so instead what they did was say, let's go the even cheaper route. Not only could they not afford a sperm donor, she couldn't afford, again, artificial insemination. So what they said was, let's just do it naturally. And that's what they did. That's what they did. So is that the same as a relationship? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I don't even think it is in my mind. I really don't think it is in a man's mind who says it's inconsequential. I mean, because what Tyler's going to say to y'all is that was not a relationship. Just because I slept with the woman so that she could have a baby does not mean I was in a relationship with her. He didn't have no feelings for her. None whatsoever. What I believe goes back to what I said from the very beginning. Why did Tyler do all of this in the first doggone place? Why would he put himself out there? Why would he give his sperm away like this to these women? Because I think Tyler is who I thought he was from the very beginning, and he is a man that wants love. He is absolutely a man that wants love, and I think what he was thinking was he was never going to find a woman that he loved. When we see him in this episode and we see him around his friends, all his friends are just surprised at the way of how he is head over heels with Ashley. His friends are saying, we've never seen Tyler like this. I don't think Tyler has ever been in love. I mean, Ashley got him jumping out of planes. He said, I would never do this. But that's what you got to do, Tyler, when you didn't lie this much. He was talking about going 2 miles up in the air and get dropped for 40 seconds. That's because all them lies you done told. And I don't think Ashley, even at this point, knows of all the rest of the stuff. But I think Tyler really wanted to be loved. And I think when he went along with these gay women and he thought of it as an opportunity to have children because he may never have any. And I think somewhere along the way, when that gay woman, when they broke up, he decided to start to be in the children's lives because now there's one person kind of raising the kids. And he was secretly seeing the kids. I heard of all this other kind of stuff. But I think he was secretly seeing the kids. I do believe it because I actually think that Tyler does have a heart for that. I know a lot of people don't want to see any good in him at all, but I do see that part of him. I think he has just weaved such a horrible web of lies that he had to keep telling lies and more lies and more lies. But the way that he got here from the very beginning, I think it's because he wanted someone to love. And I think what he wanted to do, he did want to be in the children's lives. Now, people will say he's been lying on national TV, not talking about these kids, that he's got 2 kids. But I think what you have to remember is these kids probably don't even know that Tyler is his dad, their dad. I think these kids know him as Uncle Ty. So when they say, how dare you sort of be rude to your children or disown your children or not claim your children on national TV, I don't think he could claim them on national TV because I don't think that they even know that he's their dad. I think they think that he's the uncle. And I think this is the lie that was supposed to go on. This is very, very messy. It should have never been done like this. It's so ghetto and unprofessional that the way that this gay couple decided to move forward with this, it's so messy the way that even Tyler became engaged with it and even involved himself with it. It's a horrible way of doing things. But what I don't like to see is I don't like the stuff I'm actually seeing from some of the mothers because I feel like one of the mothers, I don't know which one it is, who's putting all this stuff out. I don't know why she would want to put that on Front Street about him so badly because all it does is hurt her children. So I wasn't sure why she decided to do that. Even in all his lying, even in everything that he's doing, I didn't understand why she was willing to then go to social media and put pictures up of her children like that if this is the messy situation they're in. I had a problem with that. And I also had a problem with the way that she was trying to frame her relationship with Tyler. There is nothing that woman could tell me that would make me believe that Tyler had any sort of romantic relationship with her. She is full on gay. She's a stud. And I don't believe Tyler had a relationship with her. I think that I can believe that the way that her last children conceived were naturally, but I don't believe it was out of any type of love or anything. I don't believe that. I think it was a means to get a job done. I do. I think it was a means to get a job done. And for this reason, I think that Tyler and Ashley are going to be together. I think Ashley's going to forgive him. I think Ashley's going to dismiss all these women because she's going to look at those women and she's going to be like, well, yeah, you kind of are a sperm donor. I don't care that you actually had sex for those second kids. Really, he was donating the sperm. He was really donating. In fact, Ashley even slipped up on her tongue when she was talking about the kids they would have. And she would say, well, it's not the same with you, Tyler. You're just sort of a sperm donor. And he looked at her and he said, wait a minute, not you two, Ashley. You're not going to reduce me to a sperm donor too, because when he called him a sperm donor, People are saying you're not really a sperm donor because you're active in the children's lives, and you're not a sperm donor because you had sex with the woman. I'm going to disregard all of it. I'm going to disregard and say he is a sperm donor because the kids don't know he's the father, and that was the plan, that they wouldn't know. And I'm also going to say he's a sperm donor because I think the only reason that those twins were conceived naturally was because they were trying to save some money and the women were broke. That's right. It was some ghetto stuff, but that's the way they did it. But is he a liar? Yeah, he lied. He lied about a whole lot of stuff. Garrett lied. Taylor lied. Who else lied? Nick D lied about who he was. Tim lied. They all lied, y'all. I hate to tell you, they all lied. And we may want to hold Tyler's feet to the fire a little bit more, saying he lied more than all of them. That's fine. That's fine. But I think Ashley is going to get over it. I think she's going to get past it. Now, if this woman had been a heterosexual woman, there would be a different reason. But I'm telling you, the fact that that woman is a bona fide, full-on stud lesbian, it changes everything. It changes everything. And the fact that those children call him Uncle Ty and not Daddy, that changes everything too. It really, really does. So I think they're going to be together. I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear it, but I think they're going to be together. But that's all I got, y'all. Tell me what you think down below, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.